Alright, welcome in everybody. Tonight's game isn't exactly the national game of the week.
What did they call it?
A stinker.
SEC Shame of the Week. Hit the nail on the head with that one.
What you hear there is the voice of Harry Downer. I'm your host and game player, David Johnson. And in tonight's SEC Suckfest, we've got my 1-6 Dave Show Truckers coming off a bye to take on the 1-6 South Carolina Gamecocks.
Jesus, the Cocks are limp.
Oh yeah, let's start that up again.
No problem.
And as you can see, we're bringing back our 49ers-inspired alternate uniforms. The guys are all excited to wear something different, so hopefully the fresh look will get them to play better. Willie
Taggart over here.
Yeah, so not a moment to waste, let's get to the action. It's raining cocks and dogs on this scarce crowd here at Seminole Field in Orlando, Florida.
Huh, I think your stadium is less than half full.
For good reason. Second play of Dave Show's opening possession, 2nd and 2 from their own 31-yard line. And in motion, the handoff to Dominic Holloway finds a hole, and he's got running room. 35 yards on the carry. On the next play, quarterback Keenan Bowman over the middle to Seth Horn, first down. And the devil approves. 3 plays later, the handoff to Holloway up the middle gets down inside the 5. 3 plays later, 1st and goal, Holloway, touchdown Truckers! Dominic Holloway's 6th touchdown rush of the season. South Carolina's opening possession starts at the 22-yard line. The handoff to Brandon Wilds is stopped for a loss of 2 by Antoine Strong. Brings up 2nd and 12. The handoff to Wilds, stopped for a loss again. This time by Tony Lindsay. And the Truckers D would force a 3 and out. 5th play of the ensuing Dave Show possession, 3rd and 4 at the South Carolina 34-yard line. Bowman to throw. Picked off by Rico McWilliams. Bowman with his 13th interception of the season.
What are you looking at? He's standing right in front of him.
I decided where we were going to go with the ball before we snapped it.
You did the exact same thing in the Carolina game last year.
6th play of the ensuing Gamecock possession, 2nd and 7 at the Dave Show 45. Quarterback Connor Mitch sets up Gerald Adams in the flat and he's going down the sideline. 25 yards on the reception. 3 plays later, 1st and 10 from the 11. Mitch lobs it up, caught by Terry Googer, out of bounds at the 1. Googer. 2 plays later, the handoff to Wilds, touchdown Gamecocks. And we're tied at 7. Then this game leads up to its billing as the SEC Suckfest. 5 minutes go by with neither offense converting a first down until now. That ended 4 straight 3 and outs. 3 plays later, it's 3rd and 9. Bowman to Brandon Glover, first down. The drive stalls 7 plays later. Jason Utley's 28-yard field goal attempt is good. Final play of the half, South Carolina from their own 35. Mitch launches it. Caught! Deebo Samuel, 59 yards on the reception. And that might have been the most exciting play all night. At halftime, Dave Show with a 10-7 lead. Got some scores for you as the Truckers' next 2 opponents, Tennessee and Missouri, in a close battle near the half in Columbia. Also, for the first time in the Dave Show Dynasty, Georgia Tech loses a game in the regular season, if you can believe that. In other scores, Auburn remains undefeated with a narrow win at Arkansas, Georgia and the Cocktail Party with a close win, and Ole Miss blows out Kansas. out here, the lack of action in this game, combined with the late start, has caused Harry Downer to fall asleep, and I don't know that I can blame him. We had a 5-minute stretch there where neither offense could convert a first down. 4 straight 3-and-outs. And unless you're a big fan of tight man-to-man coverage, the cause of the lack of ball movement wasn't exactly the most exciting defensive stops. It's hard to believe this South Carolina team won the SEC last year. This year, at 1-6 and being behind to the Dave Show Truckers at the half, Steve Spurrier might want to hang him up, which is what he did in real life in the 2015 season. Well, that'll do it for the halftime show. Let's hope for some more action here in the second half. South Carolina's opening second half possession starts at the 28-yard line. Connor Mitch to throw. Sacked by Jimmy Britton for a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18. Mitch can't find anybody again and is sacked by Antoine Strong. Dave Show with the back-to-back sacks. Brings up 3rd and 20. Mitch under pressure again, launches it. Caught! Pharaoh Cooper! 47 yards on the reception. Mitch barely gets that off, and Tavita Savoy burnt on the coverage. 4 plays later, it's 3rd and 7 at the 21. Mitch to throw. Finds Deebo Samuel, first down. 3 plays later, it's 3rd and 6 from the 7. Mitch is sacked by Tony Lindsay for a loss of 3. South Carolina settles for the short field goal attempt, and we're tied at 10. Second play of the ensuing Dave Show possession, 2nd and 7 at the 28. Bowman back to pass, finds Jason Joyce over the middle for a gain of 18. 5 plays later, it's 3rd and 11 at the Carolina 42. Over the middle to Roman Estes, gain of 15. 4 plays later, it's 4th and 11 from the 28, and we're going for it. Bowman back to pass. Can't find anybody. Gets it to Holloway in the flat, and he's well short of the first down. That same thing happened last week. South Carolina followed that up with a 3-and-out. Dave Show takes over with the ball at their own 40. The handoff to Dominic Holloway goes over 100 yards rushing on the night with this carry. The drive would end with a punt. South Carolina takes over with the ball in their own 20. Mitch to throw. Plenty of time. Over the middle to Deebo Samuel for a gain of 21. 3 plays later, it's 1st and 10 from the Dave Show 40, and Connor Mitch is on the run. 16 yards on the carry. Ashley Swanson brings him down. On the next play, Mitch is on the run again. Finds an opening. Spins. Brought down after a gain of 17. My goodness. On the next play, they hand off to David Williams. Touchdown Gamecocks. South Carolina takes their first lead of the game with just under 5 minutes to go. Third play of the ensuing Dave Show possession, 3rd and 3 at the 33. Bowman out of the play action to tight end Kenton Crawford, but he's a yard short, and the Truckers go on to punt. Fourth play of the ensuing Carolina possession, 2nd and 10 from their own 47. The handoff to Wild, stopped for a loss by Khalif Slaughter, and the Truckers D would force a punt. With 2:38 to go and only 1 timeout left, the Dave Show drive starts at the 19-yard line. Bowman draws back to pass. Fires. Picked off by Chris Lamons.
Huh? What? What'd I miss?
Oh, nothing.
I thought I heard that buzzer go off.
It was probably in your dreams. I mean, I hear it in my nightmares. And speaking of nightmares, that's the perfect word to describe how this year 3 of the Dave Show Dynasty has been going. South Carolina killed off the final 2.5 minutes and dropped the Dave Show Truckers to 1-7 on the season. But at least our uniform game has been strong.
Nobody cares.
I shouldn't have had the defensive skill level set to Heisman in the first 2.5 games.
Yeah, but the offensive skill level's been set to All-American the entire season, and you've only managed to average 18 points per game. You just don't get it.
Well, we'll try another playbook.
Oh boy.
Next up for the Truckers, we head up to Tennessee to take on the 23rd ranked Volunteers. They're coming off 2 straight losses after starting the season off hot. One thing we've got going for us here at Dave Show is the fact that we do have talent. There's some good players on this team. So we're looking to put the Tennessees, the Missouris, and the Floridas all on upset alert in the coming weeks. So be sure to subscribe and click that little bell so you don't miss a moment of the action.
I think you'll just be giving them reps.
Anyways, got some good news for the future of the program. We got 2 4-star recruits to commit. Defensive end Nathan Collins and cornerback Kevin Johnson both are coming to Dave's show.
Awful decisions.
That'll do it for us here. For Harry Downer, I'm David Johnson. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next show. Roll Truckers!